Now it's there and it's shrunk into the corner. So, all right, we're going with this. Howdy, everybody. Welcome to the Portal Home Studio. It's good to see you. I am the Brandt.
And I'm Kathy.
And we're going to play Concordia on the Balearica map, which is one of the newer maps for Concordia here. So this is kind of a smaller two-player map, if you will. So Concordia is one of my favorite games. And Kathy likes it too.
Oh,
yeah. Sorry. So essentially we're trying to score points in Concordia. What is super unique and fun in Concordia is every turn you're going to play one of these cards from your hand. And then eventually you play a card that lets you get all your cards back. So that's kind of the unique thing in Concordia. And so you can reset your hand, and then you can acquire new cards down here. And at the end of the game, you do all the scoring. And the cards, I can show that here, the cards have how they score on each card. So then your set of cards at the end will tell you how you score. So it's kind of a race game, even though it's point scoring, because you're trying to get these houses out on the board, or you're trying to be the last person to buy one of the cards from the market. As these get bought, they slide down and we fill in, and once this is gone, whoever buys the last card or builds their last house gets 7 points. We could pretty much talk through the game as we play and what the various cards do, because you'll start to see things that repeat. So that is that. So we drew straws or chips, and I am going first.
You have extra food and you're short a tool.
Thank you. So we got these resources over here. We got these resources over here that we're going to spend to build various things. So building different houses in different cities will cost different resources, as well as sesterity, if I say that correctly. So what's different on this map if you've played Concordia before? So first off, we start with 2 boats. So our first move with our boat will be to go to one of these paths, and then there can only be one boat on a boat path. When we bring in, normally you start with somebody on land. When we bring in someone on land, it has to be a place where we already have a city. And then you can actually use your boats as bridges, so your people can walk over your boats to the other places to get there. That's the major difference. Plus, it's a really tiny map. You'll see some tokens up here, so when we take a certain action, we will gain those resources. Flip the token over, and then somebody can take the action to flip all these to get coins. And at the end of the game, we will total up our scores going around the edge of the board here using our various cards. I know this is a little cut off, so we'll talk through some of those things as you see it. And then we're also playing with the forum. Actually, we're playing with a bunch of stuff. We're not playing with the fish market that comes with this, because we had that. So we're playing with the forum, which these are tiles you acquire whenever you play that Tribune reset card. You get one of these tiles, depending on how many cards you pick up. We're also starting with one of those tiles. You get 2 and we'll pick one. As well as we're playing with Venus, which essentially gives us this card, which will let us score for 2 houses in the same region. Wow, the regions are so tiny. I just noticed that. Mm-hmm. So that's what that card does, as well as we have the Magister card that goes with that. And we're playing with Salsa, which is salt. So we have salt, which is a wild resource. Whew! That was a bunch, but I think we should play.
Yeah.
Talk through our turns.
Did you pick your forum card?
So I've got to pick my forum tile here. A prefect may be used as a diplomat. So these are ongoing, or I just get more space to store goods. And it comes with a brick. Let me try it. I never liked this one, but now I can complain if I lose.
All right, mine are I can trade 3 types of goods in the market instead of 2, or I can replace additional cloths with any goods, and I'm going to take the trade 3 types of good in the market.
Nice. Yeah, so turns are pretty straightforward. You're going to play a card and then do what it says on the card, so we'll talk through, and eventually you reset. and we just keep going until the game end triggers, which again is somebody builds their 15th house, or somebody buys the last card from here, in which case they get 7 points, the other player gets one more turn. All right, so a good opening move is usually to build. I can acquire a whole bunch of resources to build a lot. So my other option could be to Mercator. So I've got to look at when I move what I could build. I would need a bunch of brick. I've got 2 already. I got that wheat. That would build me a city. That would build me a city. All right, so I'm going to Mercator. So the Mercator says take 3 money. I now have 8. And then I can trade up to 2 good types. I'm going to put my pile of cards here. Actually, I'm going to put them here. That's going to be easier for me to notice. So trading means I can either sell or buy good types. So I know I want to buy bricks. Ooh, I'm also going to need money, though, huh? Ooh, I didn't think of that. So I have to think about selling some of my bigger ones here. Where's that one going to move to? All right, let me sell my wine for 4 and then buy a brick for 3 and see if I can make this work. Go ahead.
All right. I am going to start out with the architect. So I'm going to move my colonists. So you can move as many spaces as you have colonists on the board. So I have 2, so I can move 2 spaces.
Yeah, and that's 2 total between them all.
Yep. And then I can build in cities adjacent to my colonists. I'm adjacent to cloth and brick. And I have exactly enough to build in both.
And that cloth city is in green? Yeah.
Yeah.
So these different colored regions apply to these things up here. Kind of what we're looking at there. Hello, if you're out there watching, feel free to say hi. We'll try to talk back to you. Our camera's also going to turn off every 30 minutes, so we'll try to make sure we keep that going on the board. But we'll still be here in the corner. And we're a little shrunk down, but that's all right. All right, my turn. I'm also going to attempt to architect. So I can move 2. All right, so I can move here and build those, which are relatively cheap. And then I could move here. Is there no wine city for me? I got rid of my wine. I'll move here so I can build iron. What is this? Metal? Iron?
Tools.
Tools. And then I'll build in this city as well, which costs me... So I need a brick for each one, then I need 3 money. Now the thing is, I wanted to build in this cloth city, but if I had gone here, I have to pay double the money. I don't have to double the resources, but just the money. I would have needed 10 money, so Kathy beat me to that. But I will build 3 houses nonetheless. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Although I could build that one if I wanted, huh? But I'll be in 3 different regions. That might help me. And I use my salt as a wild, and then that's going to cost me 3, 6, plus 1 to build here is 7. I am done.
All right. I am going to do the prefect action. So I turn over one of these active province tiles, and I have cities in this dark green area. So I'll turn this over so I get a cloth for this, a cloth for the city that I'm in, and a brick.
And you're the second player.
Oh, and another cloth. So I have this card.
So this tile's cool. This goes to the second player, and anytime they use the prefect, they double the bonus they get from the region tile up here, but never money. So it's only when they take a good. And then you pass it to the player on your right. In a two-player game, it just goes back and forth, but in a multiplayer game, it would go around. So it's kind of a bonus for the person going last in terms of all that. All right, next up, use my own top card. I would love to build in a cloth city, which I could do if I use my own card. So I'm going to try it. So I'm going to play my Magister card, use your own top card. So I can move 2, so I'm going to go 1, 2, and then I don't have money. Never mind. Tricky. All right, so I probably need to prefect as well. Unless I could get goods here. Love to have this one early on. So if I just go get a tool, that'll be easy. So I will Diplomat. Diplomat makes me copy somebody else's card. So I'm going to do Kathy's prefect. And I'm going to do that here in this region, which gives me a cloth. Another cloth, right? Mm-hmm. And a tool. It's a pretty quick game with 2 players. It runs probably 30 minutes per player, so we'll play relatively fast. I guess an hour doesn't seem quick to everybody.
Depends.
But in terms of strategy games,
what you're used to.
Pretty quick. It's all you.
Okay. I will do the Mercator. Mercator?
We don't know.
I need to brush up on my Latin pronunciation. So I'll take 3 Sesterti. And then I can trade 3 types of goods because of my forum card. But I'm going to sell 2 cloth for 14. And I am going to buy food for 4. And that's it. Well, should I get another? Sorry, thinking. I'm gonna get another brick, I think, for 3. Okay.
All right. I'm going to play my Senator card, which allows me to purchase cards from this row. So I can purchase up to 2 cards. I'm only going to end up getting 1. So it's a little hard to see on the cards, but their purchase value is right here. So this one cost me a brick and a tool. And then anything I want. I only have cloth, which is kind of the most expensive. But I can acquire this smith, which will allow all my tool cities to produce when I play this card. So that will be good, especially if I go that route. Put it in my hand. And then unfortunately I only have 2 cloth, and usually cloth is pretty good for buying things, but in this case I can't get anything else, so all these are going to slide down. And it is your turn. Now not only is that card good for that, it also is going to score me 3 points for every tool city that I have a house in. You're really building productions in cities. You're like merchants or producers in the Mediterranean. What are these 3 little islands?
All right.
I do not know where these 3 little islands are. Majorca, and Abessum. I don't know this region.
I don't either. Okay. I had a plan, but I forgot that I didn't have the cards to make that happen. So
Yeah, there'll be more silence than some other games we play because it's pretty thinky. But usually, you can think of what you want to do on somebody else's turn and then be kind of jumping in. But two-player, we're back and forth so much. Things change. It usually doesn't change too much. The biggest deal would be somebody building in a city where you want to build. That would probably be the thing that would slow most people down. There's also the hesitancy of like, oh, is that when I want to do that? Because timing's a big issue. So sometimes you second guess whether you should do something. As the other piece, but for the most part, it clips along pretty well.
all right. I am actually going to Magister and use my own top face-up personality card again. So that will let me do the Mercator again. So I'll get 3 coins. And I will buy I think that's all I'm gonna do. It's kind of wasted, but that's it for now.
All right. I'm actually thinking of taking that tile there because I can hold a lot. But I wanted to play my tool one. So I think I'll play that first. And I will get 2 tools. So each of my tool cities produces. And it's your turn.
I will prefect and take the 2 money.
So Kathy's pretty darn good and beats me at games a whole bunch. But this tends to be the one game that I do pretty well at in terms of all that. Other games, usually Kathy's got my number, but I tend to have her number in this one, so we'll see how this shakes out. For better or for worse. All right, so I could prefect to get more things, but I think I'm going to jump on that tile. So I'm going to play the Tribune. So I get all my cards back, and I gain 1 sesterti. I'm just going to say money. For each card after the third. So I got 6 cards back, so I'm going to take 3 money. And I've got a 2, so I'll trade out for 5. And then I look at this board, and this is if I took 4 cards back, 6 cards back, 8 cards back, 10 cards back. So I could take any of these. I could get Assault, which is a while, but I'm going to grab this one, which is I can spend this anytime in the future, and I can buy 5 units of food for 2 each. And normally they cost 4, so they're half price. So I've got this little bin. I'm going to try to take advantage of this big bin of stuff. All right, go ahead.
All right. I am also going to Tribune. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as well.
Sorry. The other thing you can do on the Tribune is you can trade a grain and a tool. I always say iron to build a colonist. And in this map, you build a colonist in a city. So you can either build a sea one, in which case they have to move to the sea, or you could build a land one, in which case they move to the land spaces. Little weird part of the game. They start on a city and then move to the paths and stay on the paths.
I'm going to take a Salt Forum tile. And then I believe I will build a colonist. So I'm going to settle on this island and see what I can do here.
There goes our camera, but we'll be back.
All right.
There it is. So the camera just goes because there's a cable to keep this camera on because it's a regular like photo camera instead of video camera. So there's a thing that needs to connect and we don't have a long enough cable here. So that's why the camera's going out. A little behind the scenes. So people know. All right, so I think I'm going to jump right in here, whole hog. Got this one for regions, this one for colonists. All right. So I'm going to play my Mercator. I'm going to sell my 2 cloth. Also get 3 money. So that's 3 plus 7 plus 7. So that's 17. And then I can buy something. So I'm going to buy bricks. I'm going to buy 2 bricks for 6. And then I'm going to use this for 10. So I get 1 money back. What are the ones? I only got 6 now, but I get 5 grain. Let's see if we can take advantage of this. And that tile's 1 use. I got my little extra spot here, my little grain silo. Oh, yo.
Okay. So all right, I'm gonna do the architect. I will move 1, 2, 3 because I have my other colonists on there now. And now I'm going to build a cloth and a salt. So that's a cloth and a brick. My salt, which is a wild and wine. And then it costs 10 money. There.
Nice with the salt. Getting salty. All right. She architect, so I shall... Oh, I could Mercator again. Because I could sell these to make a profit. Huh? That's fancy. Or I could just jump. Am I smart to sell these? What am I going to do with my green? Pick up some things down here. Like that one. No, I'll stick with my plan. So I will play the diplomat to use your architect. I can only move 2 spaces, so I'll move 1, 2, and then I'm going to build in these 3. So this brick costs me a grain and 1 coin. This city over here costs me a grain, a brick, and 2 coins. And sorry, this one, that one, and then this one costs me a tool, a brick, and 3 coins, and I have exactly 6. Sticking to the high efficiency plan. So I'm getting houses out fast and furious. All set.
All right.
It's just fun to pick a path and go with it and see what you can do and react to other people. It's fun. It's an interesting game. Usually scoring at the end of the game is kind of frustrating. In this game it doesn't matter. You just get to see what you did.
I prefected again. So I took 3 cloth and a brick.
Nice. All right, what am I trying to do now? Now I've got 3 tool cities. There's one more I'd like to get into, which I could if I architect, but I got no money left. So can I spend these to get cards down here? I can get this one. I can get this one. So that's decent. So let's do that. So I'll play the Senator. I'll pick up this card, which costs just a grain. And then I'm going to pick up this card, which costs a tool and anything I want. So I will get rid of a grain for that card. Cards equal points. So that's where we're going. We're into the level 2 cards. So there's only 2 sets here. You shuffle a number of sets equal to the number of players. So those go pretty quick too. I am set.
I will do the Mercator. Take 3 money. And I will sell 2 cloth. And what do I need? I'm going to buy a tool and a grain. Oh, and I'm going to take a salt because I forgot I even had that.
All right, my turn. I'm going to prefect right here. So I'm going to get 2 cloth because I have the Perfectus Magnus. Then I'm also going to get a tool and a brick. And I will use them wisely. Your turn, ma'am.
Okay.
Hope everybody's doing well on a Friday night.
I'm going to Magister again to Mercator again.
You got money for days.
Well, it's 1s and 2s.
You got 1s and 2s for days.
Going to buy, let's see, 2. I'm going to buy 2 wine for 6. Nope, for 12.
And the wine. You good?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to play the smith and collect tools for every tool city I have, and I have 3. So I'll take 3 tools, all you.
Okay, I'll do the senator. I'll spend a wine and a brick to take this one and a wine and a food to take this one.
Getting low on cards already. But we got to go through them all. All right, so I'm going to Tribune. I'm trying this quick Tribune thing. I got 6 cards again, so that gives me 3. Oh, goodness gracious. And then I can grab this tile, and also, sorry, on the Tribune, which I dug in here, I can put a, I can spend these 2 resources to put a colonist out. And, boy, I don't know where I want to be, but I guess I'll put a foot colonist out. I guess this island is huge, so I'm going to go here. And then this tile I'm going to immediately take, well, I don't have to do it immediately, but I'm going to take a brick and a food. Because I got space. Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna do the... Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I am going to do the architect. So I will move 1, 2. Nope. That didn't work. Hold on.
You only have to move 1. Oh, you wanted to be here.
Yes.
Got it. Oh, you're jumping in on my tool business, huh?
Well, I figured I had to.
Oh, I see how it is.
I'll move.
Undercut the little guy.
Are you though?
Yeah, so Concordia, you've got kind of the base game. I think this will play 5 players. And then there's a bunch of maps that at first just change up where you could go. They're worth it. Then there were maps that added other rules. Then they added Salt, which was the wild. Then Venus adds the different cards, the extra scoring, which really just made sense to me because you have cards that score for every region you're in, but Venus made it so if you have more than one in a region, it scores. So it lets you kind of focus. And then Venus also added a team variant, which is interesting. I think we still like the competitive non-team one, but it keeps you playing on each other's turns and lets you interact with each other, so that was interesting. And then this was the most recent map they added, which is kind of a really tight 2-player map. Other places with others, and the fish market, which we haven't done yet, but we decided for streaming tonight we weren't going to try to learn that, so...
Probably a good call with how slow I'm playing on the game. I already know.
Oh, no worries. It's a Friday night. We're relaxing. I don't know that people tune into Concordia for like high energy.
Right.
We got Marvel Champions for our high energy stuff.
I gave away the wrong resource in my senator thing, and I'm sad about it.
Speaking of high energy, in 2 weeks, November 7th, we are doing a marathon, the number of hours yet to be determined. Standard at our store, we'd have a 24-hour gaming marathon, but streaming is a little trickier to do 24 hours than just being present. But we're raising money for the Extra Life charity, so we'll have a place you can donate. And we'll just be playing games. I think Larry and I are going to kind of kick off the whole thing early in the morning. We're going to play Rebellion, which I am super excited about because it's one of my favorite games I never get to play. And we're perhaps going to mix in some minis, so we might play a game of Legion as well. So it'll be a Star Wars morning if you want to join us on November 7th. And then Kathy and Brian may or may not join us, depending on their schedules and whatnot, and we'll have other things. So definitely check that out November 7th.
Okay. I'm going to do this. 1, 2, 3. And I will just build in this brick city with my salt for 1. I'm going to switch that. I'm going to go here and build here.
Paying 6.
Paying 6. Sadly.
And everybody's into the tool industry these days.
Mostly just you. Okay.
Oh, interesting. You're putting them on the tile, and I'm putting them on the city. Other way around. Whichever. I don't remember what I was going to do. I don't have money, so I think I'm going to guess that... Oh, I could just straight up sell. Although I probably need another brick. Could sell these instead. These sell for 5. could sell the cloth, but I could move to build cloth. So do I want to sell tools? Let's try it. So I'll play my smith and collect 3 tools, and it's your turn.
Alright. I'm going to Tribune. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I get 4 money. And then this one is take a tool for every 3 provinces colonized by yourself. So that will give me 1 tool.
Well, you could hold it.
Right, but you would just build in the provinces. There's not that many provinces.
Oh, it's by yourself?
It says by yourself.
I think it means by you. I think the translation there is off, because it would be a terrible tile.
It's not that great.
No,
I know.
I think
and
it's
the first
just
time I
saying-
read it, I didn't even see the 3 provinces, so I thought it was for every province.
Right, then it would make more sense. But
Right.
it would be crazy to try to even be in 3, let alone
I
6
agree.
by yourself.
So
I think it means just that you are in.
then that makes more sense. How many provinces are there? 1, 2.
There's 9? It looks like you're in 6. Oh, you're not in this one, so you're in 5.
Yet, yeah.
This one's interesting, but that would be one of the things you're trading in.
Right, which isn't so bad for mine, but still.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm going to take this one.
Straight up 5 points. This is a little washed on there, but that's okay. As Kathy says, we're learning. Okay. That's what Kathy says. Alright, so I got this one, but I don't really have a lot of grain. Boy, that's going to be enough for me. So I'm just going to keep this train a-rolling. So I'm going to gain 3, and I'm going to sell these tools. I'm going to sell... Oh, do I need any for down here? Oh, there's 1 card with that, so I'll say 1. So I'm going to get 23, and then I'm going to buy bricks, and I will buy 23. I'll buy 3 bricks. Boy, that's going to give me 5, huh? Which is 9, so that gives me 12, 5, 8. Yep. Hold on, 23, 14, right? Did bad math there. All right.
Okay. I am going to do the prefect. And I will do it in this region. So I get 2 food and a salt.
Nice. Yeah, the salt is interesting because it's high in, but high out. All right, I'm going to play the architect, and I can move 3. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to build in these 3 cities. So I need these, I need this, and I need these, and then I need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll get 1 back, and I have 6 cities left. Still a lot to build. All right, I'm all set. Oh, I gotta spend my money. Oh no, I did.
I think that I'm gonna prefect again here for a food and a brick.
Okay. I will diplomat your prefect, and I'm going to go here and give you a cloth. And then I get 2 cloth and a tool. Your turn.
I will Mercator. This one is take 5 Sesterity.
Ooh, nice.
Then I'm gonna sell my cloth for 14. And then I will buy a brick. Nope, other way around. And a tool.
All right, I'm going to get a little crazy. I'm going to Senator, and I'm going to use all these resources. Oh, I don't have the food. Oh, darn it. I'm going to get less crazy. Thought that was brick because of the brick. All right. So can I diplomat? Never mind. I just have a diplomat.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to magister my diplomat. I'm not sure if you can do that. I can't remember.
Yeah.
It says you just can't do it to the senator, right?
Right.
All right. Well, I will use my diplomat to use your Mercator, which is 5. And then I can sell and buy. So I need... So I don't need this. I'm going to sell this for 6. It's a weird thing I always forget that you could just double buy or double sell. And I need grain. I'm going to buy a couple grain. Is that enough? Yeah, it's going to buy 2 grain. Your turn. Those 5 points are tricky. So Kathy's trying to get this to hang on, to get the bigger, she's got the bigger payout. I'm trying to get rid of these cities to knock it out. I think I've spread out enough, though, to help me out. Where she was getting salt and cloth everywhere. Oh, I thought you had another salt over there, but you don't.
No. I'm looking at which provinces I'm not in. Which would be
almost this
this
whole middle
one,
island.
this one, this one, and this one.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
Oh, shh, falls over the ground.
I know, I'm slow.
Oh, no, I'm not. Sorry, I'm not upset with you. I was just filling the space.
What am I gonna do? Okay.
You know, it's funny. I was trying to buy cards, but I wonder if I just build. Although my the tricky part now is that I have no wine. A lot of these things need wine.
Mm-hmm.
So, move this one. I'll have a good spot up here. Till that boat.
Okay, I am going to do the Mercator. And I will take 3 sesterti.
Didn't buy enough green, huh?
And I will buy some wine for 6. And
cost me 10, huh?
Do that. Okay.
All right, now I'm going back to my crazy maneuver here. I've got my grain, so I'm going to buy this card because I got 3 brick cities. And what else am I going to buy? I think this one with the tool. So I'll use a tool and a brick to buy this. Well, what are these? Grain cities? I've only got one of those. Or this one for colonists. This one's 1 point. Yeah, I'll go there. All right. So I'll get rid of these, and I'm going to buy this card and this card off the top. So we got 8 cards left. Go ahead.
All right. I will architect. I'm going to move 1 here and 1, 2 there. All right, I'm going to build in these 2 wine cities. What's that? For 8. Just remember I didn't pay my 8 yet. And then I'll build here.
Hold on, what other wine city are you building in?
This one and this one.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought. My bad.
And then here in this brick city for 2, so that's 10 total.
Oh, nice. So you've tied me on houses, huh? Getting intense. There's a lot of money up there. 7. Which may be my plan. I want to build, but I need resources. All right, I'm going to pop the money up there. So those all get flipped and I get 7. Not sure if I give you access to too many resources. Wow, that was another half hour, huh? I went fast. Guess it's going like every 25 minutes. We're going to work on that. It's just getting a longer cable.
All right.
But hopefully it's going to be a good chance to see this game. Again, some of the fun here is to show off these games and even just these older games that we just think are classics. And even kind of going to the opposite end of what Larry and I play. I mean, Larry and I definitely enjoy these kind of games too, but you know, we playing a lot more of the thematic 2-player card games, battling games. But here's kind of those games that are, you know, the deeper thinking strategy games as well that we want to show off to people.
a diplomat and use your prefect. And I guess it just makes no sense to do this. I'll get 3 cloth and a brick.
And I will magister and do this region. And I will get 3 cloth, a brick, and a tool. And you get a brick. All you. Well, I'm using this extra space. I never take this thing, but I've been trying to use it. I don't know if it's super nice. As you clear out these colonists, you actually get more space too. So technically, I'm not using it right now.
Okay, I will prefect again, and I will take where am I? I'm gonna take.
This is our home.
3 wine. Wait, I can't store 3 wine.
Ooh, ha!
Ah!
Ha! If only you had my Claudia Agrippina.
If only.
How many times do you say that to yourself in a day?
No. All right, then.
Is that closet?
In fact, I will take. I've never run out of room in this game.
Man, I'm trying to build too many cities at once.
Well, I will. Let me just look real quick. Interesting. There's not any. This is the only food that's on the shore that's accessible by boat.
Interesting. Yeah, this map is intriguing. The more I play on it, the more I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it is different.
Because there's plenty accessible from the shore, but if the right things don't come up, like you said, like the food.
Yep. Okay, what are we doing?
You are attempting to beat me in Concordia.
Yeah, it's not working, I don't think.
I don't know what it is about this game.
I don't know. It's a hard game for me. All right. I am going to Tribune, but I don't want to. I'm 1 card short. 2, 3, 4. I am actually going. That's a lot of wine that is needed.
Yeah, that's all you.
I'm going to get okay. I'll senator. Okay.
All right.
Then I'll spend all of my cloth. Get the console. And I will spend a food brick. Get the colonist.
All right. So then this card is the 7-point card for whoever ends the game.
We can keep
Oh, it doesn't have to be purchased. So as soon as somebody buys the last card here or plays the last house, they get that. The other person gets 1 more turn.
All right. Now is your turn.
All right. So you're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't need that. That's not clutch to me right now. So I will play the Tribune. That's 9, so I get 5 coins. going to give up these two, put a person here, and then I'm going to get this one and immediately spend 5 coins to put a second one out. And that person is going to go...
So rude.
I don't know where that person's going to go. I guess here. Does that benefit me? Sorry.
All right.
It did leave you the 5 points.
How nice. Okay. I'm going to Tribune. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So
I don't want this person here.
5.
I want a boat. I just don't know where I want the boat.
And I will take the 5 points.
I just want to put the boat in the same spot. No. Man, I am cheating all over the place here. We could go there.
Oh, and I'm going to build a colonist.
I don't know.
You didn't even need it.
I didn't. I needed the movement. All right. Now I'll play the Mason and go get 1, 2, 3 bricks. Your turn.
All right. I am going to prefect this one. So I'll take 2 food and a salt.
Thank you. I'm going to play the smithy. I got nothing out of that, right? What you just did. And I get 4 tools. Go ahead.
I'm going to Magister and take this one for 2 wine.
And I am going to Mercator, get 3, sell all my tools for 25, and pick up 4 grain for 16. So I gain 9 coins. Looks like we're coming down to the end here. Yeah, we bought a lot of these cards, and then a lot of these are left with wine, which I don't have. That's a pain for me to go acquire. I'd have to buy them. Yeah, he's got wine, so tricky. You get these 7 points, but somebody could jump in, buy some pretty good cards at the end.
Alright, I will senator. And I'm going to take the vintner for a wine, a brick, and I'll use my salt as the cloth. And the prefect for wine and food.
All right. I will architect. Move 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, you blocked me. I didn't pay attention to that. I don't think any of my boats can go anywhere because I don't have wine. This boat can go here and build salt, which I need wine. So if somebody moves one less, then I could go down there. Does that help me? Sure. So I'll move here and go 1, 2. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will build in 2 cloth cities. I'll build brick down there. And then I'll build here. And I will build here. So my cost is going to be 2, 4, 14, 24, 25, 26. That's a lot of money. And that's 5, so I still have 1 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One to go. Your turn. You got a thick set of cards? Yeah. I guess I've used a few more here, so we're probably similar.
That's where I always forget that all the points are in the cards.
Well, you know I could end the game. So if you could collect to be able to buy cards one more time.
No.
Sorry. I'm just really talking out loud. I didn't mean to.
You can end. Oh, you have 1 house
I have
left.
1 house left.
I did not realize that.
If I just architect again, I've got money. Although I guess I could get blocked. But I should be able to go build here. If not, I could build here.
Damn it. Alright.
I guess I do have this, so that keeps you from getting another resource.
I could do that. Take a tool for every province. So now I'm in 8. 1, 2.
You get 2.
Huh.
So that would help you with these costs, right? Unless you're not considering these. I would think these 2 would be pretty good for you.
I don't want you to tell me what to do.
Sorry. My bad.
Okay.
These 2 would be terrible. I would never buy those.
Okay.
At the end of the game, you do turn in all your resources for money, so you sell them all. And then there's a single card you have. I think it's the Senator, which is Vesta. And the things are so great, like it walks you right through how to score. And Vesta gives you 1 point for every 10 money. So you just have that single card in your starting hand. The salt comes with a tile, it tells you how to build, and it also tells you what salt scores for and doesn't score for, because it doesn't count as like another type of city, but it does count as a special type. So it'll score a point. It also counts as being in a region. So it basically just doesn't count to increase the Mercator above its max. Does it not count towards Venus? It's weird.
Okay, I took my turn.
All right. I have no idea what you did.
I did the Mercator.
Mercator. All right. She's Mercatoring. All right. Well, I will play the Architect. And I will move here. And I will build here. And that costs me 2. That will trigger end game, so I get the 7 points.
Do I get one more turn?
Yep.
Oh. Gotcha.
Did you know you were going to get one more turn?
No.
Ah.
It's fine. Okay. That's super annoying. Alright. I gotta see what I need more. Doesn't matter. Alright, I will build. I'm gonna do Architect. There for 4.
Sorry if you don't want me to tell you, but you know you have that green tile, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I will do that.
I mean, worst case, you just get the 10 money and it's worth the victory point.
Are things worth things?
Yeah, they're worth their value. And then 10 money's worth a point.
Then instead of building there, I'm gonna build. I'm gonna build here.
Okay.
So I'll move that instead. So.
Yeah, instead of 4, you gotta pay 6.
Take that back.
You get 1 tool.
Oh, I can't do that.
Oh, no.
Never mind. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, you had 5 money?
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so, and I'll take 2 tools. I think that is it.
All right. So we'll get our score tokens on the board here. You grab the 5-point tile.
Yep.
So go ahead and give yourself 5 points. All right, and then we're lining them up on the back of your card there. And I will sell this for 7 and 3 is 10. turn in your 1, you'll have 15.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we both have a Vesta card. Every 10 coins is a point. I think coins are the tiebreaker as well, so I have 1 point. Perfect. Then for each of the blue Jupiter cards, you're going to score 1 point for every city that's non-brick. So just so people see at home. Oh, sorry, I picked that up. So these ones, the brick ones just have a column, but these have like the whole bunch of columns there. So these are the bigger cities. Sorry, Kathy.
It's okay.
All right, so I've got 15 on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should be 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are there 15? Do I have 5 bricks? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I count that one?
Mm-hmm.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, so 33 points. All right, Saturn is for every province that you're in. There are 9 total provinces.
Can you put me on 48?
And then Venus is for every region where you have 2.
I get 8 points for that.
And then the Mercurius is 2 points for every different type of city you have. I believe salt doesn't count. Don't have wine.
I have 20 points.
Nice. Oops, 76. And then Mars is 2 points for every colonist. And then the greens. I got 4 tools and 4 of these. That's 24. Finished at 126.
$100.
There you go, and 126. So definitely a tighter map in terms of fighting all those things. But yeah, I mean the scoring is kind of like you just get to the end and see where everything fell out.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of that, I do wonder had you realized you had a second turn.
Yeah.
At the end, but
I was trying to get to 2 different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting, but yeah, it's definitely that balance, like you said. What do I have on the board versus what do I have here? I think the big difference is that, too, for me, was beating you to that colonist because I needed the movement. And I think that would have given you the person. Right. So that might have been like a big differential point at that. But yeah, it's just a super fun game. I've been playing through those cards and figuring out all those things. Again, it's more of a quiet game. It's not a screaming loud game or anything like that. But plays out well. What else you got to say?
It's Concordia. This is a game, there's a few games that I'm just not good at, but I still really like, and this is one of them.
Nice.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
But. Yeah. It's funny, like, I hear reviewers say a lot, like, oh, I'm just not good at these games, or these types of games, or I'm not good at games, or I never win, or whatever, and I feel like I'm pretty good at games. Like, I don't really always win, but I don't always think about, like obviously winning is, I'm good because I win a lot, but it's also like, oh, did I just feel like I did a good job, or I did the best with what I could? Like, I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what lets me have fun in a strategy game. If I feel like I was able to get combos or pull off a big turn, like, had I had a turn where I could have built 6 or whatever, that would have been crazy, in terms of that. But being able to build all those out, I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do that and get all those out there. And then I had that turn where I built 5. So, but yeah, Concordia is just a classic game. We just love it.
Yeah.
And all the different maps and the different expansions, and they really are almost seamless. Like these tiles are nothing once you get in there and whatnot. So, all right. Well, I think that's it for this stream. So check out Concordia. You can find it at the portal. You can find it at your friendly local game store. It's a great game. It's been around for a while now, but they're still releasing boards and expansions and things for it. All right. Well, until next time, I'm the Brandt.
And I'm Kathy.
And we hope you step into the portal. Bye now.